So just a quick video today on the 95 Volvo 960 on where to find the jack points and how to lift up the car to be able to do work on it. So this is from a 94 service manual that I got on volvotips.com. I'll link to that in the description. And these green areas highlight the areas that the jack that comes with the car for doing oil changes can be used. I'll show what those look like under the car. There's sort of a hook method that the jack fits into. Additionally, this refers to these areas as being a good place to put a hoist. To be honest, I don't see anything under the car that matches these points. However, two other points that are generally good on any car are going to be your front cross member and your differential, if you can get to it. On this particular car, the differential may be kind of difficult to get to, but we'll go under the car to see that. Also, the front cross member here, to be able to get to that, you'll need to remove the plastic belly pan that goes underneath the engine compartment here. It's pretty simple. It's about 4 bolts, and that enables you to access that. So next, let's take a look at what this looks like underneath the car. Looking under the car, you can see the factory jack points pretty easily. Here, this is the front driver's side. You see this hook here. This is what the jack that comes with it connects to. This is a good place for using a jack. In the back, just near the back of the back door here, there's another point right here that you can use. It's exactly the same on the other side. As for the front cross member, once you've removed the belly pan, you can see that right here. You'll see the oil pan is right here. And just ahead of the oil pan, you see the cross member, which is exposed because I've removed the belly pan. That's another good jacking point if you have a floor jack. Finally, in the back, this one's kind of tough. And honestly, I don't know if I would suggest it unless you had no other options. See if we can focus in on this. This right here is the differential, and there's a very small point that you can get to jack it up, right in here. You'd want to put a block in between the differential and your jack to make sure not to do any damage, but in theory that would lift it up. One other point that I have found useful for my quick jack, the quick jack cannot span between the factory jacking points. Here's the one in the back. But there's another point right here in front of that, attached to the frame, that is pretty stout. And so I use the rear pads for the quick jack to be able to lift up from here. Because this is set up a little bit higher than the factory jack points, that means that the car tilts back a little bit on my quick jack, which I don't like. But given that the front of the car is much heavier than the rear of the car, I don't see that as being a safety concern. If it were the other way around and it were leaning forward, then I'd be kind of worried. But in short, those are the jack points that I've been able to find on a 1995 Volvo 960. It's probably similar to other 900 series cars made in different years, or even the line that came out around this time. Definitely open to ideas that other people have. If I am totally wrong about these jack points, I welcome the comments so that we can all learn a little bit more about this.